Today we're going to be sorting our pastels by value. I hope you'll stick around.
Hello there, all you fans of pastel. It's Colette Savage, and I am here to show you how I set up my pastels. As you can see, I have a great big tray of them. They're all set right in front of where my easel in my studio is. My studio easel is just a tiny little tabletop easel. I have a lot of lights around it though. What I need to do though today is I have a whole bunch of pastels that I've used for doing some recent paintings. And as I use those pastels, I tend to put them into a little separate dish so that I am able to get back to those pastels again very quickly without having to hunt and peck through this to find them again. So I'm going to just quickly put these away, and you can kind of just watch to see how I'm going to do this. The way I have these pastels arranged is by color families and by value. It's easiest for me to be able to find the pastels I need with them set up this way. I tend to use a variety of different colors within a particular value to create excitement and to just make things visually more interesting. So that's how I do it, and that's why I have it set up this way. So that if I need to find a very, very dark pastel to say do a shadow area, I can get to the dark greens very quickly. I know they're all back here, all those dark values. There's dark blues, dark yellows, oranges, and dark reds. They're all right along here. Also, if I wanted to use a very light value to say put in a sky, I know that all those light values are closest to me. There's light purples and blues and greens and yellows and oranges and pinks. So they're all in the same place. Every once in a while though, I find that I accidentally put something in the wrong spot, and I try to get it back to where it belongs. For example, this one really, because of its very intense color, is not really up here with those really light values. It is going to be a little bit further back in here, more with mid-value colors. So I have some here in my little dish that I'm just going to put away. And by doing that, I'm mostly looking for color at first, and then I'm looking for value. And then as I put them in there, I'm looking to and double checking to make sure that they are the correct value. So let me grab some of these and we'll go to town. The first one I have is, it's purple. It's kind of a pinkish purple, although I don't know if you can see that on the camera. It's going to go over here, close toward the front, because it's a very pale value. Next in line, a blue. Again, this is not very dark either, but let me see. If I put it here in the, just to give you an example, if I take this light valued blue and I put it in there with the dark values, you can see it's kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. It's in the wrong spot. So let me pull that out and move it up here to the light values. Oh, and it just rolled right into the right spot. So perfect. Up here, next is a green. It's not really a very dark green, but it's not a light green either. So that's going to go kind of like in the middle between my darks and my lights. I'll put that right there. This color is, I know you can't tell because it's so dirty, but if you look at the end of it, oftentimes you can see what color it really is. It's sort of a peach color. So it's not super light, it's not super dark. Maybe you can see it better on that end. So it's going to go, again, right in the middle. Let me pull one of these lights back a little further so you can see a little bit more. There. Now maybe you can see the color intensities better. Next up, a purple. Another purple. I'll show you the end of it so you can get a better handle on the color. And again, it's not really dark. It's not really light. It's going to go kind of in the middle. Ooh, but if I put it up here with the really light purples, that's not right. It goes in the middle with the mid values. This color, I'm not even sure what it is. So I'm going to kind of clean it just by wiping it across the palm of my hand. Oh, look at it. It's kind of a peach color, a pale, pardon me, yellowy orange. That is going to go up in here. Kind of between the oranges and the yellows, but with a lighter value. And this guy, this one troubles me a little bit. Sometimes I think that's in the wrong spot. I'm going to put that down here closer toward the mid values. Here is another green. It's a little hard to tell what value it is, but again, a lot of these are going to be in the mid values. And this one is pretty dark. I think this one's the wrong spot. I'm going to move that over there. So I find that as I put these away, I find that I find more things that are in the wrong spot. And that's fine. I can just rearrange these. This is a dark green, although you probably can't tell because, again, they get dirty knocking around here. Here's a purple. And it is going, although not quite a red purple, more of a purple, but it's got a lot of red in it. That looks like it's going to be a mid-value purple. Here's another purple. It's a little lighter in value, so it's going to go a little closer to the lighter end of my purples. So this is how I do it. So let me just get this show done, and then we can do something different. Oh, here's some green. Kind of a greenish brown. Actually, I really like this color. I see it a lot out in nature. So, but that's pretty dark. So I'm going to put that right in there. And then I have a very, very dark blue. It's one of my favorite shadowy colors, dark blue. It's really hard for you to see, I'm sure, because it's so dusty. I should probably spend some time cleaning these, but in all honesty, cleaning them is just kind of a waste of time, in my opinion, because they just get dirty all over again. When I do clean them, I used to clean them in rice, but I found it to be pretty wasteful because you have to throw the rice away, and it wasn't all that abrasive. So now I clean them in beach sand. I live in upstate New York, very close to Lake Ontario. So I take advantage of the fact that I have a ready supply of beach sand available to me. Here's a nice purple color. Not quite a mid-value, a little lighter. So that's how we do it. So that's how I go about organizing my pastels. I do it for both my indoor studio as well as my plein air studio, my plein air kit. I also have them arranged that by that value and color intensity for my students in whatever pastels I loan out to them. So that's how I do it. I think it helps me keep my pastels in an organized fashion so that I can better utilize them. And again, when I paint, I put in different colors of the same value, because it's the most important thing about your painting is not so much color as much as it is value. So there you have it. So talk to you soon. Bye.